Hi, I'm Zane Lamprey. In this episode of Three Sheets, I'm in Croatia. I try cherry liqueur, I buy myself a tie, and then I get drunk and I sing with these guys, like this. Three sheets, with Zane Lamprey, starts now.
Every night, in every city around the world, it happens. People pour into local watering holes to, well, drink. It's my mission, that's me, to traverse the globe, getting to know these different people and their drinking customs. Bellying up to the bar, and with any luck, making some new friends.
Give us the drink.
Warning, when drinking in Croatia, sitting down can be hazardous to your health. You'll see more of that later, but first... Croatia. Over the last 2 millennia, it's fallen under the rule of the Roman Empire, the Kingdom of Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, the Austrian Empire, and Communist Yugoslavia, to name a few. Now that Croatia is independent, there's a revitalized sense of national identity, hope for a promising future. Oh yeah, and my favorite, a chance for outsiders like myself to come and enjoy some very interesting drinks.
I would say that this tastes like Croatia.
So you're gonna try our traditional drink?
Shut up and drink.
Yup, from the intriguing...
What's that?
That's the grass inside. Not the grass, you know.
Not the grass you smoke, it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. No.
To the ridiculous.
It's for the real man.
I think I'm in for one hell of a ride. And while I'm at it, I hope to answer some questions, like, why are these guys pounding the table with their drinks? What's the deal with all this singing?
In and out.
And why is wearing a tie in Croatia one of the most appropriate things I've done in this series?
You gotta get yourself a nice tie. You wanna look good. Nice.
Find out all those things and more when I go 3 sheets to Croatia. But before this party gets totally off the hook,
Hey!
I journey from the capital city of Zagreb to the small village of Samobor, where a very unusual drink called bermet is made.
Now, I have no idea what to expect, which is how I like it. There he is.
It's made by this guy.
Tony. Zane?
He's the 7th generation owner of the family business. And let's just say, when people talk about the old country, this is what they have in mind.
This is your shop.
Shopping center.
This is a shopping
Shopping
center?
center, yes.
Like a mall?
Yes.
This?
Yes.
That's the smallest mall I've ever
It's 2.2,
seen.
but it is shopping center.
This is about the size of our camera guy.
If you think his shopping center is small, you gotta check out his manufacturing warehouse.
This is it.
Yes, I can say that I'm very proud for this press because the year tell it everything.
1864.
1864.
Is when it was made.
Small though it may be, you know the saying, it's not how big it is that matters, it's how you use it.
This is grandmother. Why? Because you put this grandmother in this basket where the grapes are.
Okay.
Okay? You put it on the top.
Okay.
After it, you put something like this. Like this.
Okay.
This is it. And it's called grandfather.
Because my grandfather has one of those.
Yes. And what does grandfather do? Press grandmother. And you came out juice.
The grape juice is only part of the equation. It's then mixed with a secret blend of Mediterranean fruits, spices, and herbs, all from Croatia. But that's about as much detail as Tony is willing to provide.
I cannot tell you everything.
Don't tell me the secret, Tony. I don't want to know the secret.
In a nutshell, after the secret blend goes through a secret process, it's mixed with grape juice in these barrels where it ages for a few months before bottling. The end result is a fortified wine with a complex flavor renowned throughout Croatia. World leaders and dignitaries have been to Tony's house to taste his secret family recipe. In other words, this podunk operation is a Croatian national treasure, and I've worked up a thirst for it.
So now you are going to try Burmet. You have to be very brave to try it.
Okay.
So how does it taste? I'll let Tony field that one.
You can, you have feeling of all times.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I couldn't put it into words, but yeah.
Yes, it's very hard to describe.
It's very
you like it very much or you don't like it.
It's very specific.
Yes.
So either you like what it tastes like,
Or you don't
or it's
like
not
it.
for you.
Yes.
I like it. It's like spicy wine. I would say that this tastes like Croatia.
Yes. It is very nice that you can try Croatia from glass.
Yeah.
In a sense, when you are drinking it, you want to drink it more because this bitterness and this sweetness and this aromatic fruits you want to express again.
Yeah. You know what else is bitter and sweet? Me.
Tony and I are happy to experience it again, and again, and again.
Cheers. No. What do we say?
Živjeli. Živjeli.
Živjeli.
Please give me to.
Oh yeah. What are you
Živjeli.
kidding? What are you doing, Zane?
Drinking Burmet with Tony is truly a privilege. But I do regret one thing. I can't reach my hand through the TV screen and hand you, the viewer, a glass of Burmet to taste for yourself.
The good thing about our show is that if someone sees something that they like, a beer, a wine, a whiskey, something that they want to taste, they can usually go to like their local store, a specialized store, and find some good stuff. With this, you guys,
They can also go
where? Here.
on the plane.
Yeah. Instead
For
of
10 hours?
Yeah, that's right. You can land,
And
you
they are
can
here.
drive here, and then you can come here and you can try it. Until then, you're not gonna know what it tastes like. So, živjeli. Živjeli.
Okay, so I've experienced the taste of Croatia. Literally.
It's good.
But what about the mood and the customs? My journey has only just begun. The next day, I go coastal, traveling via car to the region known as Dalmatia. Yeah, this is where the original Dalmatian dogs were bred, but we're not here to play firefighter, we're here to drink. So we're heading south, way south. We slip through a small section of Bosnia-Herzegovina and back onto Croatian turf, to a place that is well worth the 8-hour drive, the fortress city of Dubrovnik, where the bars, the beers, the cheers, and a lot of other things are abundant.
Eric.
Coming up, I find some guys who try to give me a bottle-by-bottle tour through the Croatian drinking landscape, Dubrovnik style.
You know what? I'm gonna drink.
Yeah, you have
That's what I do.
You're gonna drink.
Will I survive?
It's for the real man.
Yeah.
Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva l'amor, viva l'amor, viva la company.
Let every good fellow now join in a song.
Viva la company.
Success to each other and pass it along.
Viva la company.
Okay, so you're probably asking yourself, who are these people? And why is Zane singing with them?
Viva la company.
Wow.
I'm in Old Dubrovnik, an ancient Croatian fortress city where I've stumbled upon a group of guys doing the same thing a lot of people around here do. It's called klapa, a traditional form of Croatian-style a cappella singing.
What if you sing poorly?
If you don't sing good, you don't have a beer.
Luckily for me, they realize I'm ready for a cold one, so they belt out an order. The Croatian lager they're drinking is clear and refreshing, perfect for the warm Adriatic climate.
empty.
You should come here, you know?
You should come here.
You should come here.
This
To drink,
is
at least if you don't know to sing, just to drink.
just a drink.
I've hit pay dirt with these guys. I was looking for an authentic Croatian drinking experience, and these guys are Croatian through and through, down to the word they use to describe the Croatian spirit.
We got a word. We call it dishpet, but we don't know how to translate it now.
Maybe we are so small, but
Yeah.
we got balls, you know.
I can tell you this much. If it takes balls to drink, they got them, and they expect me to prove that I, too, am fully equipped.
Here they are.
Because they've invited me back to this guy's restaurant for more drinks. This is one of those situations where I, Zane Lamprey, host of a drinking show, cannot say no. If I do, they'll think I and all other Americans are lame. I'm representing here, so I'm in. But first, what's up with that tie I'm wearing? Let's rewind to earlier in the day. At this tie shop in Dubrovnik, where I decided to suit up for my Croatian drinking excursion.
How are you? How are you doing?
Fine.
Good. I understand it that the tie, or the cravat, was invented in Croatia. Is that true?
Yeah.
And here's my other understanding, that during the 30 Years' War in the 17th century, the Croatian light infantry made it all the way to Paris, and sort of as a show of their successes, they wore a cravat, or tie. And then the Parisians liked the look so much that they adopted it, henceforth the fashion of the tie.
Exactly.
But this is a drinking show. Let's make this really quick. All right, so I need a tie.
This is a Teflon tie.
Teflon?
Yeah,
Can you also
exactly.
cook an egg on it?
I didn't try, but
I might. If I have enough to drink, I just might try anything.
Anything but the old opulent-style cravat.
It looks like something like Liberace might wear. Hey, that's fun.
that's Orlando.
This looks like the sound guy. Do you see what I'm talking about? This one's talking to me. This is speaking to me.
I think I'll just stick with a nice, clean, contemporary look.
Am I ready to drink now?
Yes.
Okay, I got a pink tie. I'm ready to drink.
Nice.
Let's fast forward to later in the evening, where I make my personal contribution to the hundreds of years worth of foot traffic that has polished these stones.
Cool.
I promised to meet up with my singing buddies at this restaurant, Pupo. All right, stop giggling.
I come to drink with you.
In Croatia, the word pupo is used to describe something small. And though this place is small, the owner's generosity is not.
You're gonna want to make your way here. You're gonna talk to Victor, and you say, Victor, I saw you on the TV. Can I please have 5% off my bill?
10.
What?
10%.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. You get 10% off your bill if you mention 3 things. This is the truth.
The specialty here at Pupo is pizza, which is a very traditional Croatian food. Now, I know what you're thinking. Pizza is Italiano. And yeah, you're right, but Croatia, being a place that has been under the control of many different flags, has also been greatly influenced by the Venetians. And that has paved the way for some really good Croatian pizza.
Wow.
And now that I have a full stomach, I'm ready for some drinks. But first, these guys want to know a thing or two about the show. Let's review.
When I drink, they have to drink.
And we have to drink too.
Who they?
The people who watch in the show.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Tell us the people.
So, people, drink.
And then, when I talk about my friend Steve, they also have to drink.
Where is come from?
It's a social.
Your friend Steve.
Steve.
So what's under the...
Oh, here's another one. When I burp, you gotta go like this.
yeah?
Last person to do it has to drink.
Victor, you have to drink.
Drink.
Prika puteini ste.
The last person,
Yeah. Then the first person to see the monkey can make anyone drink.
Okay, now?
So let's say you saw a picture of a monkey. Look. You see the monkey?
Oh, there's the monkey.
Yeah, so you can tell me to drink if you want.
Drink,
Why?
because we saw the monkey.
Oh, man.
All right, they've graduated from Three Sheets Academy. Now it's my turn to learn. Victor starts me off with a true Croatian original.
So this is maraschino, right?
Maraschino.
Maraschino.
All right, tomato, potato, patata, yada, yada. Let's get to it.
Monkey.
Monkey, yeah.
Shut up and drink.
Wow. So why is my face doing this? I think this is a good time to refer to the Croatian Book of Booze. Let us go back to beginning.
In 16th century, Dominican monks in Dalmatian city of Zadar developed maraschino liqueur with local marasca cherries. This same liqueur was used to preserve freshly picked cherries and serve as inspiration for modern-day non-alcoholic maraschino cherries enjoyed by many children throughout wonderful planet of Earth. Today, Zadar-based Marasca distillery makes many other popular fruit-flavored liqueurs, brandies, and spirits. But the 64-proof maraschino liqueur represents the true Croatian original enjoyed by powerful, erudite, worldly, and sophisticated men such as Napoleon and Casanova.
All right, so there you have it. Maraschino according to the textbook. Now, maraschino according to Mario.
What do we know about this?
It's easy to drink. It's for
Okay, so these guys aren't into the syrupy sweetness of the marasca. These guys drink tough, and I'm expected to hold my own with them.
So you're gonna try our traditional drink?
You know what? I'm gonna drink.
Yeah, you have.
That's what I do.
Travarica, please.
Oh boy, just as I suspected. I'm gonna have to prove myself to these guys.
Here they are.
So they bring out the hard stuff.
What do you got?
Something that is a customary favorite among Croatians.
What's that?
That's the grass inside.
This is-
Not the grass, you know.
Not the grass you smoke, because you're crazy.
Yeah, definitely not.
The grass is actually a combination of locally grown herbs said to have medicinal properties. The booze that the herbs soak in is grappa, a grape-based spirit. Together, they are called travarica.
Shut the f up and drink.
Thank you.
Look at his face.
See that? It's a man's drink.
That's right. I can down the hard stuff with a stone-cold poker face if I have to.
Yeah, it's a man's drink.
As an unofficial, self-appointed rogue drinking envoy to Croatia, I think I have represented our people well.
That was great.
But what I think, and what these guys think, are two different things.
Hello.
Because they're not done with me yet. Coming up, the price I pay to prove Americans are not lame.
What do you think you're gonna gain out of having me get drunk?
Then, see if a shock to the system can undo the damage.
Some just tugged at my leg.
Okay, so I'm in the Croatian city of Old Dubrovnik, where these guys have introduced me to travarica, grappa with an herbal infusion.
Why is there's no label?
Yeah, because it's domestic.
You know what's funny is I was in an art gallery, and the guy explained domestic as, the definition of domestic is, my friend makes it.
Okay, wait a minute. What am I talking about? Time to hop in the Three Sheets time machine and flash back to earlier in the day. With this guy, Vladimir the artist.
No, it's not Vladimir.
It's Velimir.
It's Velimir.
We'll straighten that out later. But first, he has some wine, and I have some questions.
So you have wine here. This is
Riesling.
This is Riesling. Why?
Yeah.
So why'd you take the labels off?
No, it's domestic. It's from a friend of mine.
Domestic means from a friend of mine?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we need to talk to the professor about this.
In modern English, the word domestic is used to describe something made from one's home land. It is a form of the word domicile, which means home, and is derived from the Latin word domus, also meaning home. These close connections in meaning and origin often lead to the so-called lost in translation effect. Back to you, Zane.
You know what? I don't care about that right now. I'm in an art gallery with this interesting guy who has art studios all over Europe. He's what you call worldly, and he's gonna give me an informed perspective on Croatia.
How do I get America to come to Croatia?
Just to discover normally, naturally, life. That's it. Just to go in the corner, not to be in the group. Just follow their heart, their soul.
Come off the beaten path, Robert Frost, road less taken, and come to Croatia and experience Croatia.
I'm glad I followed the path to Velimir's art studio because he hooked me up.
I'm very happy. Thank you.
One of the many perks to being a connoisseur of the arts. I love my job.
Okay, that was very nice.
But back at Pupo, I said Pupo, I'm in the midst of a Croatian drinking education.
I have a 10.
Oh, sorry, but I saw the monkey in the left corner.
Oh, there's a monkey in the left corner!
Wait a minute. Go, Joe.
And there's still one more lesson. Why do they tap their glasses on the table before a group drink?
Cheers.
To be honest, most people don't know why they do it. It's just an old custom that's been around for years, like wearing pants. One theory is that when you tap your glass, you're telling others you're ready to drink. And when you hear fellow drinkers respond by tapping their glasses, they're confirming that they too are ready. And then you all drink.
Cheers.
Where's the other guy? I want to get him.
After tapping our glasses many, many times, I'm ready to call it a night. Unfortunately for me, these guys have a surprise parting shot more painful than any liquid shots I've taken so far.
Dude, I'm back.
Yeah, dude!
All right, they got me. Funny, joke's on me. I'm on my ass. But not because of the drinking, and the hand up tells me that I've passed their test. On behalf of Americans everywhere, we're not lame. If you ever come to Croatia and order a drink, you can hold your head high. Thanks in part to my efforts tonight, and thanks to 3 Sheets. Not only the greatest drinking show on earth, but a vital diplomatic tool in the high-profile realm of international relations. I've sang, I've pounded tables, pounded Travarica, and now I have some new friends. And a sore ass to show for it. Hopefully tomorrow won't be too painful.
Yeah, dude! Yeah!
The next morning, my worst fears are confirmed. The pounding of the glasses has led to a pounding in my head. I need a shock to the system. And luckily, the Dalmatian coast of Croatia has that, in the form of some of the clearest, cleanest, most refreshing water on Earth.
I like to end every episode of 3 Sheets with a hangover cure. Sometimes it's a big breakfast, sometimes it's the hair of the dog. In this case, this is my favorite. This is the one that works for me.
Wait a minute, rewind the tape. Did you see that? That's my ass. Awesome. And underneath that blur is one serious bruise from that chair gag last night. Luckily for me, the water removes all sensations of pain and replaces them with just what I need.
I'm not feeling so hungover as much as I am cold. So I'm just tugged at my leg.
An Adriatic swim beats the hell out of a plate of flapjacks in Syracuse, and it's the perfect ending to my Croatian adventure. From my inland experience tasting one of the most indescribable drinks I've ever encountered,
This tastes like Croatia.
Yes.
to being kidnapped by a bunch of song-singing, drink-slinging guys in a 1,000-year-old fortress.
I'm sorry, but where is the monkey?
Right there.
Where's the monkey?
Hey! Croatia has been a great place to tie one on. Yeah, I'm wearing a tie. You get it?
America, just for you.
Oh, that looks like America right there. My friend Steve used to do swordplay, but it was just an experimental stage for him, and then he moved on. The same thing.
Cheers to the people that sits alone in the chair.
Cheers to the people who sit and drink alone.
I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger! Look out!
Okay.